Well, a potent winter storm continues to make its way toward New England, but is already impacting parts of the deep south. Winter storm warnings are the areas that you see in bright pink going through a good portion of Kentucky, Tennessee, and West Virginia. And then we're even seeing some warnings across the mid-Atlantic. South Jersey is now up to a winter storm warning, as well as coastal New England. We've got eastern Mass all the way up through Boston, northeast Mass up into parts of coastal Connecticut and Maine that are under winter storm warnings. This also includes eastern Connecticut, Rhode Island, and southern Worcester County as well. So it's right on our doorstep. We're going to be on the edge of the heaviest bands of snow expected with this system, but we do have winter weather advisories for all of western Mass down through Hartford for minor snow amounts compared to the higher ones that you need for those winter storm warnings. So let's take a look at some of the details, okay? All snow expected here. We're not expecting any mixing, no ice. It's not going to be a heavy, wet, clunky snow. It'll be a drier, fluffier snow, easier to shovel and brush off the car. Timing, it gets started after midnight and will start wrapping up between about 8 and 10 a.m. I would say the last of the snow showers will come to an end before noon, but the steadier snow will be tapering off by then. We're expecting a few inches, enough to bring out the plows for sure. I think a lot of us will end up seeing around 3 or 4 inches of snow, but a few spots, especially eastern Hampden County, could get as much as 6. So let's take a look at the storm system right now. Heavy snow in bands falling across West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, even the mountains of Virginia and North Carolina. So it is headed in our direction. We have a few more hours before it gets started. So I think around midnight, skies will be overcast. We'll start to see some of the radar returns entering our area. May take a minute for the snow to start falling, but once it does, around maybe 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, it will stick immediately. So it is going to be cold enough for snow to stick right away to road surfaces. Now we'll start to get some more moderate bands of snow after 3 a.m. through 5, 6, 7 o'clock. We'll get some of these narrow bands of heavier snow where we could see 1 inch of snow an hour. The best chance for that is going to be eastern Hampden County and then everywhere to the east. So for travelers out in the Boston province areas, it's going to be a mess tomorrow morning for that commute for sure. Mass Pike will definitely be slowed down. 91 will be slow. Even though we're expecting lighter snow in western Mass, it's the timing. I think that's the biggest issue here. But we will have snow that'll be sticking and falling. You can see how it starts tapering off around 9 a.m. East of 91, we still have some snow falling, but by noon, that snow should be out of here. We'll start to see some partial clearing in the afternoon, but clouds hang tough. It'll be blustery and it'll be cold but dry to wrap up the day. Snowfall forecast, I would say, 1 to 3 inches is most likely here, northern central Berkshire County, western Franklin County, but I would say you could be on the higher end of that just because it's going to be so cold that it will have a good fluff factor. So we could get 2 or 3 inches out of that. 2 to 4 inches expected across a good portion of the valley into southern Berkshire County, and now eastern Hampden County through Ware, picking up anywhere between 4 and 6 inches of snow. 6+ inches more likely out toward Boston province and out toward the coast. So your Friday travel impact is mostly in the morning. In the afternoon, some back roads, side streets are still snow covered, and then icy spots are possible tomorrow night as temperatures get colder. Tomorrow's highs are only going to be in the upper 20s to low 30s. Again, a blustery day with wind out of the northwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour. We're dry Saturday, breezy and cold. Sunday could see a rain-snow mix. Doesn't look too impactful. And then very cold air is on tap for early next week, especially Tuesday. Chris and Jordan, back to you.
Janna, thanks.